As we begin, bookmark for yourself and come back and remind yourself as frequently as you can as we progress. There could be a completely different way of looking at reality, the reality of human existence, than the one to which this poem, its author Dante, and the tradition in which Dante stands is utterly committed. The tradition and the viewpoint without which the poem could make no sense whatsoever. It is possible. The evidence of it exists over centuries of human culture spread across myriad cultural traditions in the diverse and rich history of humanity. Traditions that are committed to looking to human existence as being fundamentally alone. Fundamentally not in relationship to a larger reality with which it can have an interpersonal intimacy. That doesn't believe that the world was created by God. But more importantly than that, whether it's a question of God creating or nature producing, that reality isn't fundamentally about persons, about free beings who can freely enter into relationships of mutuality. Human beings can struggle, they can achieve, they can become heroic, they can gain glory and renown through the ages, but in the end, they don't matter, except to themselves and a few other people. That worldview, antithetical as it is to the worldview of the comedy, is the reality of, to use gross terms, at least half of humanity throughout its history. Most world cultures don't share the commitment to relational identity that is at the core of the Judeo-Christian Islamic tradition. Virgil is the representative and the reminder from the very beginning that if we believe that relational identity is the fabric of our being, it's because we choose to. And that choice is itself free. So therefore, we can never take for granted the poem's commitment to freedom and relational identity in the sense in which Dante portrays it. The question, does my existence make a difference? And how should I choose what difference to try to make, is already a presumption, or more accurately, it's already an act of trust. Everything that we've been saying here with regard to relational identity and the alternative possibility ultimately comes down to this. Should I trust anyone other than myself? To what degree? With what? To what end? Or with what hope? Trust, or as religion would call it, faith, is the question with which Dante is confronted when Virgil appears and offers help. Can I trust him?